Yo, yo, yo! Well, hey, YouTube! Welcome back to Metal Gear Ghost Babel, probably the last part. Oh, Metal Gear is on the move. Guys, Metal Gear is on the move. Oh, this was the right way. I hate in video games when you accidentally go the right way. And, you know, when you want to check every other way. Welcome, Solid Snake. Viper! I made a promise to you. And now is the time for you to die. Where's Chris? Patience is a virtue, Snake. You'll see her soon enough. Viper, I know about Black Chamber being Foxhound's shadow. But why revenge? What happened 2 years ago? Alright, I'll tell you about it. And having learned what your crimes are, you'll rot in hell. 2 years ago, we, the Black Chamber, were given a top secret mission. The recovery of Metal Gear. The original Metal Gear or the one that's currently being developed here? Huh? Metal Gear's development had been underway for several years. At that point, under CIA supervision, a South American terrorist group seized it 2 years ago. I've always also considered that whether that's a good option or not, but I don't know. I never went there. I was thinking of starting a finished YouTube channel where I just upload Let's Plays, you know, in Finnish, but like I wouldn't stream them. And Black Chamber was sent in, just as you were this time. We took heavy damage, but succeeded in destroying Metal Gear. But some in the government were afraid that the fact of a Metal Gear development, the existence of Black Chamber, and above all else, the work we had been doing would become public knowledge. When we came home, many of the unit missing, the rest wounded. We were met by government-sent assassins. Foxhound. What? My men were cut down, unarmed, caught in the trap. Without a chance, without even knowing why. Senseless and sudden death. Crushed like insects. I can never forget that night. I still don't know who ordered our deaths. The real name appears nowhere on classified records. He is only referred to as Anonymous. Anonymous? Those of us who survived vowed revengeance, and I settled here, Outer Heaven, Metal Gear, Project Babel. It all began here. I have waited 2 years for this moment. Dude, Solid Snake isn't responsible for what Foxhound did 2 years ago, though. Now for the happy reunion. I'm sure it was worth the wait. Chris! Snake! I'm sorry. She's really something. Even let her Delta Force pals die while she got busy destroying evidence of Project Babel. As a reward from Parker, I will let her see the show of the end of the legend. The execution of Solid Snake. No, Chris is coming with me. After I take you down. I'm going to enjoy this. Come on, show me what you've got. Didn't you were supposed to let her see the fight. What the fuck? But yeah, I was also thinking of, you know, just having a Finnish channel, YouTube channel, doing just Finnish Let's Plays. I had this great idea from another YouTuber where they're going through video games in order, like, that they played them / got them in. Like, he's been going through from his childhood to present day. He's still doing it. He's currently in The Last of Us, so he's probably in like 2013, 2014. Let's finish this. Take Viper down. You need to get Sergeant Jenner out with you. Watch out for the wire traps he's rigging. Oh, fuck, this boss fight will suck. I know that already. Snake? Hang in there. If you really are the legend, even the leader of the Black Chamber shouldn't be able to get to you. But Solid Snake doesn't want himself to be called legend. Black Art Viper, a man they call one of the best professionals of war, along with you and me. When he's on a battlefield, the explosions start and the enemy begin dying one after the other. Other soldiers don't even understand what's happening around them. It's like he has some kind of black magic. That's where the moniker of Black Art comes from. He's no warlock. Behind all the tricks, his magic is a set of brilliantly intricate wire and mine traps. Keep a lookout for those traps, Snake. Snake, watch out for his left arm. The prosthetic is fitted with a whole bag of tricks. Don't take your eyes off that left arm. Viper appeared out of nowhere 2 years ago. None of us could figure out how a mercenary of that caliber could be a complete unknown. But if he was with this Black Chamber, a kind of shadow commando who would never see the light of day, then everything makes sense. Viper, the poisonous snake. Viper, snake. Guess he named himself after you. More like against you. Must have wanted to surpass you, even from the Black Chamber days. I figured it was something like that. I remember an army medico who examined Viper talking about it. She said she couldn't believe her eyes. It must be the wounds from that battle 2 years ago. But apparently, the man is falling apart from the inside. Isn't even supposed to be breathing on his own, according to the doc. I guess it's only the thought of that revenge that's kept him alive. So much of this franchise is about revenge. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick save here because, like I know the last checkpoint's probably not far away, But like, what the fuck, man? Like then we'd have to skip over the dialogue again. So I'm just gonna do a save here. Like, what the fuck, man? What the? Okay. What the fuck? Oh my god, this fight sucks. Like, how am I supposed to predict? See? This is why I made a quick save. Look what's about to happen. We have to watch the whole fucking dialogue again. This boss fight is so stupid. Like, what? So wait, you can go through some other wires? What the fuck? What? The wires just come out of nowhere. Like, am I supposed to use the thermal goggles? No, this sucks. This is awful. Oh my god! Am I supposed to memorize where they are? What's happening? I guess I'm supposed to memorize them, maybe. It's awful! So I can go through them. Okay. I get it. I can go through them when they're white. You think you can't go through them right when that's happening. You think. Oh, come on. You think you when they're white, that's when you can actually see the wires, you think that's when you don't go through them. But no, the fight is you have to go through them. Okay. Oh, now Chris is suddenly back. What? No way. It isn't over yet. Damn.
Chris, are you hurt anywhere?
No, I'm so sorry.
Don't be.
I have to be. I've been lying to you.
You mean because you weren't there when your team was wiped out?
You knew?
Yes.
I was given orders directly by Parker, the Army Chief of Staff.
What kind of mission?
The destruction of all data on the Project Babel and Outer Heaven, and the assassination of the General.
What?
I was told that the information had to be buried for the good of the world, and that the General would have to be as well before he was arrested and talked.
You believe that?
For my country, for the world, what else do I have to believe in?
Chris.
And so I fell away from the rest of the team. And I thought I could find something to cherish. Something sure and concrete. But there wasn't anything like that. And instead I lost something that I cherished even more. I was so afraid of losing it again that I just couldn't tell you. Snake?
Chris, don't just stand there. Find us something fast to escape on.
Huh?
So that we can get out of here quickly once I've destroyed Metal Gear.
You still trust me?
It's true that you didn't tell me the truth, but I trust you.
Why?
Because I want to. Do I need any other reason?
Thank you. I'll find something, I promise.
Snake, Metal Gear is through there. Hurry.
Oh, another music. Hell yeah. That elevator must be for getting Metal Gear above ground. Metal Gear should be right ahead. Be careful. Brr, brr, brr.
Snake, that's the elevator designed to deliver Metal Gear to the surface. Metal Gear is probably just ahead. Hurry before the General launches that nuclear strike.
Brr, brr, brr. Need anything? Snake.
Dr. Copperthorne?
No, not this time. I'll say it in my own words. Finally. Snake, don't court death. I'd like you to come back safely.
Mei Ling, is that how I look to you? Someone who has a death wish?
Yes.
There's something I've always felt it. I guess so. Maybe I was like that, but not anymore. Huh? I'll be back after I destroy Metal Gear. Don't worry about me. Is that a promise? Yes. Good. Guess I'll never find out what Copplethorne had to say. Who the hell is Copplethorne anyway? I'll tell you when I see you. So make sure you come back. Copplethorne is actually a reference to another Hideo Kojima franchise, if I remember correctly. No. His character actually appears in Metal Gear Acid, which is like released 4 years after this game. I need water. Weasel has been the best support character in the game. I personally love the rough attitude that he has. Oh, water. But yeah, new music again. I don't have key cards. No, I do. Ration, hell yeah. And by the way, I know the first Metal Gear game, the MSX game, doesn't have a lot of music variety either, but that game was released in 1987. Oh, did you already make a new account? Your old account. What? 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 I see that the little vendetta has been played out to its conclusion. There's Metal Gear. It looks like a fucking robot more than any other game. General! Once a loser, always a loser. Hey, Snake. The last one standing is the winner. And that would be myself. Not you, not Black Chamber, and certainly not America. Yeah, that's... Wow. Did you stream in the Finnish back in the day? Because, again, fucking... I'm not gonna even try and pronounce that name in English. I used them all, you see. Parker, Black Chamber.
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
What? Weren't you sent to cover up Outer Heaven and Project Babel? Or rather, the truth about GLF and the US? Just like that woman? GLF and the US? What truth? So you're nothing but a pawn too. Just like Viper and his lot. There's a connection between GLF and the States and Outer Heaven? Fine, I will tell you all about if you win. Winner takes it all. Loser relinquishes all. That is the way of the world. And you will abide by it, Snake. Metal Gear. That's cool. Usually villains always do their fucking monologue before, you know, the fight happens. But he's actually like, you don't need to know. I'll tell you if you fucking win, though. Snake, Metal Gear must be destroyed. Take out its legs first of all. Hit it hard with mines and C4. What the? You haven't got a chance as long as Metal Gear is on the move. Concentrate your firepower on its legs. Cool Finnish profile name. No idea. I've been using my online name for years and years and years and years and years. Snake, Metal Gear must be destroyed. Take out its legs first of all. Hit it hard with mines and C4. Mines and C4? You've dealt with Metal Gear before, haven't you? You can do it again. So do it. When are we getting revealed that McBride is a fucking cheater? I know he's gonna be like the big bad of the game. I know. You probably know more about Metal Gear than I do. I've never had to fight a monster like that. Like, you take on the big boys. You take out the legs. Smash those legs first. Attack with landmines and C4 as its foot hits the ground. If you get too close, the flame sweeps will get you. Keep your distance. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna do another quick save here because what the hell? I'm not gonna see all that dialogue again we just got with the general. That's not happening. This music is pretty fucking good. This has to be the best soundtrack of the game, or best song of the game. Oops. This is really cool. Oh my god, yeah, the flames. Oh, the music's gone. The music was so good. Well, the fight is gonna continue. We just took out the legs, but I hope the music continues. Metal Gear's down? You did it? I don't know. Jana, are you still there? Please chime in. What do you think about the name? Help. I'm shitty with names. Please. This is how I don't want kids, so I don't have to name them. No, not yet. There's no way you can just go at it and win. There has to be areas of vulnerability. Maybe you'll be able to do something if you take out its weapons. Okay, I gotta take out its weapons now. Snake, Metal Gear is still hot. Destroy it completely. Metal Gear's armor is rock solid. A normal method of attack would have very little effect. Then what? Go for limited armor areas. The machine guns on the front, cannon on upper, the missile launcher on the back. But handguns and rifles are no good. Use grenades and Nikita missiles. Pulverize the machine guns. Brr, brr, brr. What's my phone battery at? Okay, 8%. Looks like just taking its legs out isn't enough. That means you need to cut it down to the ground. The machine guns, the upper cannons, the missile launcher on the back. Carve out its weapons on one at a time. Oh, you're what the, no, what the fuck? I mean, that seems like it would be taken, to be honest. Take out the machine guns. I'm gonna do another quick save here. I don't know where it would continue from. If we die, but still. Should I use a ration? What the fuck are those? What are those? Like, what are those? Are they UFOs? What the fuck are those? What are those? Dude. How many? Dude, like how far?
I've done so much damage to that machine gun, dude. Dude! How's that possible? Okay, I'm guessing I'm doing something wrong because that's just not possible. Now I need actually help. How? I have done so much damage. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is like stupid. It's just a boss fight that just refuses to die. Like it just refuses to die. That's all. That's the whole fucking boss fight. This might be the worst Metal Gear boss fight we've had thus far. Like, how much damage do the fucking guns take? This is so stupid. Look!
Look how much this is taking time! Like, what the fuck is that? Whoa! Whoa! And this is why I made a quick save, because again, I don't wanna lots that all that dialogue again. Surely I'm doing something wrong, because this fight can't take this much damage. Best boss fight I've ever played. Best boss fight I've ever played. Like, this is so fun. Whoever designed this is a master. They're just a master of, like, video games. You know, bullet sponge boss fights are always fun in video games. Bullet sponge enemies are so much fun. I love it. Like, this is so fun! Oh my god. One. And I'm gonna die because I'm a human being. I do make mistakes. This is like a battle of like actually just lasting. Take out those machine guns. Machine guns that never get fucking destroyed.
Ugh. And I'm almost dead. What a fight! I'm dead. Like a what? Surely I must be doing something wrong there. Like that fight can't be that fucking hard. There's no way. There's something I'm missing with that fight. There's something that I'm missing here. Like, look how I don't do any damage. Basically. Like I take like a smidge amount of health away. There's something that going on in this fight that I'm doing wrong. Okay, so I can make damage on other area. I noticed that I can make damage in another area. Oh, I took damage from that. Of course I did. This is a sucky boss fight. Like, what do they... The codec isn't even helpful here. Take out the guns, they say. And no matter how many grenades you throw at the fucking machine guns. Yeah, pulverize the machine guns. How many grenades do I have to throw at them, though? Bruv. Because they don't get pulverized. What the fuck, man? Okay, okay, there's something I gotta be doing wrong with this fight. Back to the YouTube recording. I know what to do now. The codec lied. The codec lied because I can't take out the machine guns. I can take out the other guns. Oh, audio is gone. Yeah, I can take out that gun. Why is the game not giving me grenades now? Oh, they're here. You fucking asshole! I didn't actually look over what I'm supposed to do now. I can't get behind. Like I can't get behind getting to shoot the other thing. YouTube. Okay. That's what the Nikita missiles are for. Even though the game kind of lets you presume, in my opinion, that yeah, just use both explosives to do whatever. Why are you shooting the missiles now? Yeah, that's what this whole boss fight is. It's just a bullet sponge. That's why I said this might be the worst Metal Gear boss fight that I've ever played, because none of the other boss fights ever in the franchise, at least currently now that I've been streaming every one of them, we're going in release order, none of them have been like this bad. Wait, what's happening now? Will you actually help me this time? Okay. Oh! Hardest Metal Gear fight in the franchise. You know, this franchise has a lot of Metal Gears in it. And that's the hardest one. And we got a good ranking because I used the quick load. We weren't terrible or poor. I love my username because I can always refer to you fans as the Zillions. You're my zillions of followers. Solid Snake. The name Legend may have been propaganda, but it seems no exaggeration. I want the truth, all of it. A winner's privilege. Oh, good point. Good point. After all, you have the right to know about Outer Heaven, Metal Gear, Project Babel, and the link between GLF and the US.
Outer Heaven was a US-backed venture that provided mercenaries to its clients. It was a way to unofficially check anti-American forces, and the idea apparently originated with the DDCI of the time. What? But the field commander, Big Boss, was a loose cannon that broke out of the program, and Outer Heaven was brought down by you. As a part of a plausible denial of their involvement in Outer Heaven, the government constructed a hero myth, handed you and Foxhound to the international media. That is the truth behind your rise to the top status of legend. Shocking, isn't it? To learn that your glory was a staged one. And the connection between GLF and the US? Even after Outer Heaven collapsed, the relationship went on right into Project Babel. The US provided covert support for GLF. I was their field control. The objective was diminishment of anti-American forces in the African continent, provoke an ethnic minority in Ginra into a calculated conflict, then involve other neighboring nations, create a climate of hostility to discourage organized alliance, then send in a contingent of US-dominated peacekeeping troops for an indefinite stay, where they can exercise control over the entire region. It was a bit to build a new world order in the confusion of the post-Cold War era, a means to establish the US as the sole superpower, a single hegemony over an artificial Babel, manageable chaos. This was Project Babel, the brainchild of Parker, Army Chief of Staff. The return for my services was a lavish reward and guarantee of safety. Oops, sorry. Take this. This contains all the information that Parker ordered that woman soldier Chris to destroy. It's all here. Proof of what I have just told you, including details of all bank transactions. There is enough dirt here to bring down some of the highest people in the government. This is like a bomb ready to explode. This too is the winner's privilege. Do with it what you like. You deceived your people all this time? Your followers believe in you. So does Sophie. Yes, Sophie. I left her cruelly too. But still, she stayed with me as my lieutenant. But I never saw her smile after that. I didn't deceive them. I had no intention of being Parker's henchman in the first place. It was the aid I needed, and with it, I was going to break the bargain and build our country. The end justifies the means, especially when others have faith in the fiction. I only gave them the truth in the guise they wanted. Can a nation built by those means have any value? Doesn't the world operate on what you call those means? Everyone just pretends otherwise. Justice and ideals are nothing but words, after all. Well, so this is the way dreams end. it is not the worst thing. Viper! Dude! Dude, that last fight was already hard enough, and now we still have to do more? I have no rations left! I told you, it's not over yet. Viper, still. Thanks for saving me the trouble of removing the general. He controlled Metal Gear to the end. And I had the pleasure of listening to your conversation. And so finally I know the identity of Anonymous. It was worth the trouble of leading you all the way out here. You! It was all a ploy to bring Anonymous out into the open. Caesar of Metal Gear, leading you and Campbell out here to outer heaven. All part of the plan. What does the Colonel have to do with this? You don't know what he did? Your dear friend Roy Campbell was in command of Foxhound that night 2 years ago. The Colonel! I figured that out when Metal Gear's history repeated itself and you and Campbell were pulled into the fray. Anonymous would have to get involved. 2 years I have waited for this moment. 2 long years. Damn it! The decision to call Campbell in and send me was made at the highest level. How could I have been involved in that process? This is how. What the fuck is happening in the plot? Snake, we have a problem. The 5th Black Chamber. What? Hey! Colonel, what's going on? The 5th Black Chamber was right here. Who is this? McBride! Wow, who could have seen that? I was calling it like since like part 3 on, you know, YouTube terms. No, I'm not surprised at all. This is like the least shocking plot twist of plot twist history. Like I would say Big Boss being a traitor in the first Metal Gear is like more surprising than this is. That's how not surprising this is. After I survived 2 years ago, I parted from the others and slipped into your side. I changed everything. My base, name, past, to gather information for our cause. Everything I did was for this moment. Do it, Viper. This is it. So who's Anonymous? You may forget or refuse to acknowledge it, but our hell goes on. And it will go on until we destroy all of you, not just Anonymous. What did you just do? The bolts of vengeance, preparing for nuclear strike. How can that be? Metal Gear was destroyed. You are a fool. Did you think Metal Gear was just an armored transport for a nuclear payload? What? The nature of this beast is an integrated launch system with real-time relay control of 7 armed satellites, all with nuclear capability. The railgun is just a cherry on top. Armed satellites? Nuclear strike from planetary orbit? That's right, able to strike any point on Earth without relying on ICBMs and impossible to defend against. You're going to murder millions of innocent people for your personal vengeance? Innocent? Raising on spoon-fed justice and order, content to ignore what goes on behind the fine words. Their crime is equal to that of Anonymous. No, their complacency is what makes Anonymous possible. This strike is for my murdered comrades. But that won't be the end. This is a declaration of war against Anonymous. Who is Anonymous? I've just activated the elevator. Once Metal Gear is out on the surface, its signals will be transmitted and those 7 satellites will enter attack mode. In 90 seconds, I will stop you. Okay, Snake, give it your best shot. This is your last fight. Come on. I mean, Snake already did beat him once, though. Like, we just did beat him once. Snake, the elevator is going up. Once it's out on the surface, it's all over. You've got to take Viper down before then. What? Oh yeah, Campbell, yeah. Oh, mailing isn't even responding. What the fuck? Weasel's not responding. Why is nobody responding? Again, I'm gonna do a quick save so we don't have to watch all that dialogue. And I have to beat this boss fight with no rations. Amazing. Do you think that I fight dirty? I use any means I see fit to carry out our revenge. We will have our vengeance no matter what. Fuck your flashbangs. I won't be beaten. I owe that much to my fallen comrades. Victory is ours in 70 seconds. My every move is a testament to my comrades' lives. You have no idea how much greater my cause is. I will see retribution, even if I have to crawl to deliver it. I've lived for nothing else till now. Do you think that I fight dirty? Oh, this is just... Fuck you. So, okay. So terrible! So, okay, so the last boss fight is not, like, actually seriously, you know, you don't have to take it seriously. It's a joke, okay. Thank God. I've shut the controls down. There's no way to launch now. I'm out. How could I be beaten by you? Hey, Snake, how do you do it? How do you keep fighting? Living? Oh, you know, I've used rations. For what? Whom? In the name of what cause? It's over. My comrades. I didn't do it right by you. All. Viper. Snake? It's you. The general. I heard all of it. Including the part about GLF and the US. I see. What will you do now? Stay here. With GLF? Yes. Continue the general's work. Right now, I don't even know whether I loved him or hated him. I just couldn't leave his side. His ideals may have been faked, but they weren't empty. That's what I think. And there are many here still who believe that too. We'll work together to build a country of our own, for ourselves. This time, real ideals. They do have the same uniform. What the fuck? And the same hair. Snake! It's her. Don't keep her waiting. I won't. Wait, what about McBride, though? Like, what? Are we gonna get a conclusion to that? He's the 5th Black Chamber, and we didn't even have to fight with that, even though we fought with all the other Black Chamber members. He called your name, you know, at the end. Did he? Snake! I got us a Jeep. Good work. Is it over? Yes, it's all over. Is it? What about her? She's strong. And she'll become even stronger. You're not gonna have to go with her? The GLF? Why? Nothing, really. Let's get out of here. Right. Wait, there's the codec. Snake! Colonel, everything alright? Yeah, I put a bullet in McBride. You? Snake, I owe you an apology. It's true that I was in charge of Black Chamber's termination. We were told that there was a terrorist group coming in. Secret liquidation on a dark night.
when it was all over, was I told that the target had been one of our own, an American unit.
Was that the reason for your retirement?
Yes. I lived with the guilt that these 2 years. But when they hijacked Metal Gear, I was called in by NSA Chief Steve Gardner, the mission controller.
So you took the job to confront the past.
A job which was offered to me with the alternative of making the incident public, along with evidence that it was I who planned the thing.
Blackmail, huh? But how would Gardner know about that?
Probably dug it up somewhere. He is a former CIA director.
Former DCI? Don't tell me. 7 years ago, during the Outer Heaven incident, who was the DDCI?
Now you've got it. Gardner was the deputy director of Central Intelligence. All right.
Weasel?
He was the one who organized Outer Heaven and the development of Metal Gear. I don't like how this game tries to retcon. I know this is non-canon, but I don't like how this is trying to retcon like the first Metal Gear game, saying, oh yeah, Outer Heaven and Big Boss were like US things. Eh. I know it's non-canon, but that's like, eh. Metal Gear used to be under CIA control, like Viper said. Gardner was also the one who salvaged the Metal Gear you totaled from Outer Heaven and continued the development program. In other words, Project Babel was actually his idea. But 2 years ago, Metal Gear was seized by foreign terrorists, and as a result, the control of the weapon and the leadership of Project Babel was transferred away to Parker and the army. And Gardner had Black Chamber raised to ensure their silence.
Gardner is anonymous? Weasel, you're not...
Under Gardner's direct command. You guessed it, Snake.
What?
And another thing. Gardner knew who McBride was from the beginning.
What?
Well, it was Gardner who leaked the intel about Metal Gear to McBride. And Black Chamber to begin with. There's so many plot twists here that I'm not even keeping up. Who the fuck was Gardner again? I seriously don't even remember. Like in video games and movies, the anonymous, like a character like Anonymous should be someone you're already familiar with. I don't fucking remember who Stephen Gardner is. For what purpose?
I see.
Gardner was setting Parker up. Right. If GLF seizes Metal Gear and goes out of control, the blame will land on Parker with his longtime aide to GLF. And Metal Gear and Project Babel will return happily ever after to Gardner's arms. Could he possibly have engineered Black Chamber's contact with GLF? I don't know, but it could be. That Gardner planned this whole thing just to regain Metal Gear and Project Babel. Oh god.
Weasel, if you're under orders from Gardner, don't you have another job to carry out? To kill us all once the mission has succeeded?
Sharp, Snake. That's exactly right.
So that's the real reason a mercenary of your standing wasn't sent on the field.
Right again. I'm about the only person who can take on the legend. Weasel. They're going to kill us? Like I said, it's a policy of mine to earn my keep. How can you? So I'd like to say, but unfortunately, I kind of like you people. Especially your bleeding hard ways. Solely wrong for a combat situation. You know? It's been a while since I met people I like you. Weasel? Get out of here. I'll feed some story to Gardner. Probably get only half my pay for letting you escape. But who cares? Are you going to be alright? You could be in danger. I know how to take care of myself. Don't you worry. Thank you, Weasel. I'll repay the debt someday. I won't be counting on it. If I could live the way you people do, maybe I wouldn't have had to let my brother die. So, there were so many plot twists that I can't keep up. Like, I don't remember who Gardner was or whoever. The Colonel and the rest are alright. Good. Let's go. When you introduce a character like Anonymous, they should be someone we've actually seen and interacted with in the game. I think that's a stupid plot twist. I had nothing around me that I could believe in. Not my parents, not anyone else. That's why I joined the army. It gave me a sense of right and wrong. Of justice and purpose. But that wasn't the right way. Beliefs can't be borrowed, they have to be looked for and thought about by yourself. I have to face myself and start searching. And I will find it. That's good. But if possible, maybe I could make it that search with you at my side? Yeah, I'd like that too. Really? Really. I came to outer heaven to settle a score with the past. That was what I thought. But that wasn't the truth. I realized that when I met you, what I really wanted was death. What I wanted after everything had been decided was for someone to take my life. I must have been afraid of seeing what was left standing of myself as I really was. Who I really was, I think. Is that how you still feel? No, I think I want to live. Accept myself, forgive myself. Life is worth living, even if it hurts you. Even if you hurt in it. You taught me that. You were my salvation. Snake! That's why I've decided to go back. Back? To the States? Uh-huh. Don't! There's no way they'll let you go. They'll be waiting for you. And it's probably Foxhound. I know that. But I have to go back. Why? To understand. Understand what? Why we had to fight this fight. What it was that I did.
and who Solid Snake was. I'm going to confront the faceless men who play chess with people's lives and hearts in the shadows so that I can understand, and they will confess. Every conspiracy they move, every victim left on the trail of their private gain, everything. It's the only thing I can do for the casualties of their and my dirty water. Snake! Unless I do that, there'll be no forgiveness and nothing to find for me. Don't worry. I'm going back so that I can leave. And I've made them pay. I'll be back. Will you wait for me? You can count on it. I don't think this relationship will go any better than the one with Meryl. Yeah, we beat it finally. The main game. I don't know, the story kind of leaves me wanting more. It's kind of bare bones. Like I kind of feel like I missed something other than, you know, the characters. The plot was like so I don't know, man. No, it's Metal Gear Ghost Babel. I know where the Ghost name comes from, because if the game had Babel project in it, why Ghost Babel? How was Metal Gear Ghost Babel? Again, I'm not done with the game. There's still VR missions in the game that I want to play, but the main storyline is done. I think this is an ambitious game for a Game Boy game. Although I'm not too familiar with the Game Boy library. I mean, some Pokemon games were released on Game Boy. But yeah, it left me wanting a little bit more in terms of storyline. I really started liking it, but like, McBride being a traitor, wow, who could have expected that? Fucking everybody expected that. The Steve Garner thing was just like, who was this character again? Playtime almost 5 hours. We were found 53 times. We killed 71 enemies. We used 18 rations, and we got a code name Hyena. Special. What's special? What's normal? Oh. Here's all my rankings, dude.
What's special? What is special? What is the special thing? You can call me number 4. Oh my god. Okay, well, okay. It's fine, it's whatever. For YouTube, that's the end of Metal Gear Ghost Babel. See you on the next games, whatever that may be.